Hello dear Aries. Today, I am ready and prepared for this reading with advice, revelations, and tarot prophecies for you. I hope you are doing very well. I thank you infinitely for your presence, for your likes, and your beautiful comments. Of course, also for your subscription. It really makes me very happy that you are here. Please stay until the end. If you are here, it may not be by chance. Maybe there is a message that you need to hear right now. Remember that you are the owner of your future, and you are free to make your own decisions. Keep in mind that these messages are general. If they do not resonate with you, let them go. Now, let's look at the energies that are developing in different areas of your life, such as love, money, health, and family. Here's the tip of the day. The happiness you are experiencing right now may come from your attitude towards the people around you. Take advantage of every piece of advice and be grateful for its existence. At this time, there are people who are talking behind your back. There are even other people who openly dare to defame you. However, you know that you have done nothing for which you should regret, and in the end, those vicious tongues will have to swallow their lies. Do not worry. Destiny will take care of putting everything in its proper place. However, many times, your own foolishness does not allow you to be objective, and you waste time trying to resolve things that are not worth it. If something does not move forward, you have to let it go, and when the time is right, it will be resolved. Do not listen to negative people who want you to be like them. Move forward at your own pace and firmly believe in what you want to achieve. After taking some time for yourself and finding the peace that you so wanted, now is the time to return to daily activities. Those who have a partner, there will be discomfort due to attitude issues, more than anything because it requires you to get involved in family and home life. For those who have a stable relationship, very hot moments are approaching, where the bed will give off sparks, and it will be the opportune moment to practice that position that you so crave. Single men and women will be waiting for someone they have just met, and this person excites you a lot. However, sometimes they ignore your messages. In terms of work, if you are working, you will have to be patient enough to deal with people who are a little stubborn. Do not agree with them, especially when they are not right. If you have a business, it is time to be more attentive and not let small problems become bigger ones. In terms of finances, you may receive some money that will help you solve the expenses that you have to cover. Organize the money well and start that business that you want so much. Below are your lucky numbers and color for today, but first, I invite you to leave me a like. Your support encourages me to continue with my readings, hoping to help you in your daily life. Your ruling numbers for today are 31 and 24. Try to use them as much as possible. Take advantage of them since they will only be with you for today. If you have the opportunity to participate with these numbers in a drawer, don't miss the opportunity to do so. Your lucky color for today is pink. Try to wear some clothing in this color, or you could wear an accessory that contains it, as this will bring luck to your day, and it will also make you look incredible. If throughout the day you have to choose something that contains this or another color, do not hesitate to choose the one that contains your lucky color. Your ambitions are rising. You feel more determined than ever to achieve your goals, which can range from professional and work-related to those related to your body and health. Whatever the case, you will feel a strong drive to pursue your dreams, probably with the help of allies or people close to you who can give you good advice. This is an excellent time to boost generosity that you can use to enrich yourself a little more. Quick fixes are not something you seek now. You want to dig a little deeper. This can be a time to feel especially good about your own leadership. Your circle of acquaintances, contacts, or friends may be very intrigued by you because they don't quite know where you are or what you are doing, and they will naturally feel attraction or mystery. A time when interesting professional and personal connections can appear is today. Whether it is information that helps to complete a bigger picture or a person reminds you of something important, you will have to recognize the need to solve the problem, Aries, so that you can clear the path and move forward with great confidence. Your energies are shifting toward your career, your future, your responsibilities, or other life goals. As you move through this cycle, all matters relating to career, reputation, or personal image may become increasingly important to your sense of well-being, even if you don't personally place much importance on them. The motivation to pursue your dreams and make plans for an exciting future is with you. You may feel especially excited and thrilled about new beginnings and challenges. The truth is that today, for example, the position of 3 planets will be really driving, sharing ideas, learning something exciting you didn't know before, or connecting with different and exciting people may be a frequent occurrence for you during this period. If you are teaching, guiding, influencing, or inspiring others, your enthusiastic presentation invites people to follow your lead, making this a particularly excellent time for networking, promotion, or spreading your words. You must be alert so as not to react suddenly to a setback. Things will go better for you if you do not get ahead of yourself. You are impatient and try to be right about everything, but you must be cautious. If you listen to your intuition, you will discover new ways to resolve emotional differences and overcome any blunders you may have made. Dreams, motivations, and inspirations will come to you, and you should follow them in order to achieve your financial goals. Someone will share a sensitive secret with you, which you should keep secret to avoid future problems. Don't divulge what you hear, and you will protect your position. Today is not the most pleasant day for dear representatives of this sign. You may not meet the expectations of others as well as the hopes they have placed on you. This situation will certainly upset you because no matter how much you say that you care only about your own good, someone else's opinion does not really concern you. For example, if your work is approved by your superiors and is liked by important partners, it will be an indispensable plus for the entire organization, which will surely bring you a promotion, and you will be remembered with pride for a long time. However, no one knows at what price you will get this victory and what agreements you will have to go to in order to achieve it. Today, start looking for people interested in a good investment, that important life project that you have in mind. Every day could solve your future. However, up to now, you have not done enough to achieve it. You need to meet more people, so starting today, try to expand your social circle as well. You will meet someone who will play a decisive role in this regard. On the sentimental level, stop for a moment to reflect because you have surely been devoting a lot of time to work and other personal obligations, and you have not had time to find answers to your intimate questions. You will receive news that will encourage you to continue to insist on finding a more remunerative job that is in line with your urgent personal needs. Your ability and ease of transportation will allow you to move forward. Do so with confidence. There are financial plans that require adjustments and a more decisive attitude on your part. In terms of health, finding a better balance between your professional and personal life is a constant theme for this period. You may be preparing for a move, changing your habits, or taking up a sport you didn't do before. Reorganize and change that concept a little to make it lighter. Whatever you want to do during this period, take time to rest and recover. The planet Mercury will demand calm from you today. You may also feel motivated to do something about a problem you've been suffering from for a long time or a stressful situation that has been with you longer than you thought necessary. You may feel inclined to review the past as well as the sacrifices you are currently making. Always remember what I say: if you go back in time, be careful not to get stuck in melancholy. On the other hand, when it comes to health, today you should not experiment with unfamiliar foods, unusual cooking methods, or even food combinations that you have never tried before. It is best to give preference to foods that you know, which will surely be assimilated by the body. The main rule for today is not to overeat. If you are treated to cakes or sweets, try to abstain or just have a bite. Citrus fruits, nuts, and dried fruits, especially raisins and dried apricots, will be useful today. Do not let yourself be depressed by any sad memories because this harms. In the workplace, you're in good shape to feel more valued in what you do. You may enjoy pushing yourself to be more unpredictable in your services. Perhaps, in fact, you'll gain real benefit from considering the input or advice of others and healing rifts. If you're currently looking for work, some entirely new projects may have to wait a while. However, you're also in a position to look to the past for answers on how to handle current responsibilities. Your experience in previous situations or in former jobs can offer you the best instruction manual for life and the best roadmap for solving problems. For example, if you have an interview coming up, you'll be able to focus on the most appropriate responses without any problems. Changing the subject, it's time to start some kind of professional development course. Take some classes related to your job or enroll in an institution that will allow you to increase your work knowledge and advance in that sense. Your preparation is the basis of your development. You feel like you're unclouded, and this could complicate your work if you don't keep your feet on the ground. To avoid problems, concentrate on what you're doing and put more emphasis on everything. Don't leave anything important for the last minute and scrupulously write down your appointments, obligations, payments, and responsibilities. In the financial realm, a conversation or a news item can help you clarify your goals or take on more financial responsibilities and feel better about them, especially for those of you who are entrepreneurs and have your own business. Someone or something is now reminding you to set concrete goals and meet your obligations, whether local, governmental, or otherwise, with method and persistence. The world belongs mostly to the constant. The signs point to a natural need to review and revise rather than push for new efforts. Your instincts are working well, even if the information is not always fully up to date. You already know that the world moves at an incredible speed, and it is important to stay up to date both in the domestic economy and in other aspects. For example, home economics tips can help you save, collaborate, or establish links with others, especially with friends or partners. This can be very important for you to achieve a feeling of very intuitive connection with your finances. In love, the arrival of someone into your life during this cycle can be significant for you. You will often feel that you can enjoy the feeling of having someone by your side during this period, and you are likely to get a good taste of that energy in your partner. For example, things should be agreed upon and discussed with maximum clarity to avoid misinterpretations or misunderstandings that can cause both of you to come into conflict. A sincere talk can be the best remedy for this, but also a calm and gentle talk. If you are single, you could try to feed your desire with different and varied experiences, adding some new activities to your daily habits. If you can't get away or you have a very busy schedule, try to take 10, 20, or 30 minutes to do something different, such as learning a new skill or a new hobby. This can be very rewarding and would allow you to find someone you would connect with a lot, since hobbies bring people together a lot. What's better than having a partner with whom you can do things in common? That's what love is all about. As for energy, you can rest easy whether you're at home, at work, in the office, or walking down the street, knowing that you have a future full of good omens ahead of you. Many times, you may not see them, you may think you don't notice them, or you may not feel them, but they are actually getting closer. The planets are slow, and predictions need time to take shape. This will greatly boost your energy in a powerful way, and in turn, will give you feedback in this period of personal growth. It's like a perfect triangle in which each of the sides is perfect and majestic. The positive situation you have to enhance today is not to underestimate anyone's words, simply because you don't know that situation or that person. You could have very important surprises with people you would never have expected. The negative situation you have to avoid today is to work on your inner self to check if you are really working hard or if you are hiding behind piles of folders of documents that have nothing to do with it or personal problems, wasting time. Each thing in its time, each thing in its space, but don't take the problems to work or the work home with the problems. Separate each thing, because if not, you won't do either one or the other. Also, be careful to work on your inner self to check if you are really working hard or if you are at that vital point I just mentioned. You don't have any need to waste time on things that aren't so important, so say what you want, say what you think, say what you feel, but beyond that, relax. For students, you should be able to tackle several things at the same time. Life is not all about order and student precision. Sometimes there are disorganized and chaotic moments. My goodness, how a university student studies, perhaps with piles and piles of files to review, books to read, or notes to underline. Sometimes, those disorganized and chaotic moments come, and that can be a little disorienting. Be flexible and don't demand so much of yourself. The only thing you have to demand of yourself if you are studying is to study, and obviously, order, but a sensible order so that you don't get bitter. If you have a pile of things to do, start with one of them and move on to the next. It's that easy. As for compatibility, today you have a wonderful day with these 3 signs. Firstly, with people of the Gemini sign, you have an ideal day for expanding your knowledge, getting to know each other better, and understanding more deeply whatever it is you are dealing with. Secondly, with people of the Leo sign, you have a very fun day. You can do common activities, hobbies, tastes, opinions, and conversations a marvel. And thirdly, with people of the Capricorn sign, you have a stable, conscious, and determined day, with a harmony that truly complements you mutually. Dear, this was your reading for today. As always, thank you so much for being here with me. Remember that the purpose of our predictions is to guide you so that you can make more appropriate and correct decisions based on them. If you like these sessions, click the like button. You can also subscribe and activate notifications so you don't miss the daily predictions. I hope you have a day full of positive manifestations. A big kiss to everyone.